Well, we're going to work on this old glider, fix all the little rust holes in it and get it powder coated. This thing is so cool, but it does have its issues. I've welded a couple little holes in. The sheet metal burns away pretty badly. I think this back part I'm going to have to weld some sheet metal over it. Some holes there are repaired. Some holes there. There's some holes here down in the front, and that curves around. There's holes underneath, so I may have to just cut that off and make a new piece to weld onto the bottom there. This thing is just so cool. It glides back and forth. It's just the neatest glider it is, made by Bunting Glider Corporation, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I don't know if you can see the writing on there or not. And there's holes there, some holes there, a lot of pits. I try and weld everything up, grind the welds so they don't need to be filled or anything, so this thing can go right from welding up to powder coating. It's going to be yellow and white. We'll see what it says Bunting Glider Company there too. Philly, Pennsylvania. A little bit of rust there. But overall, for the age of this thing, it's in good shape. I guess it's called a wedding ring pattern. We're going to do the welding with the Miller-Matic 211 auto set. That auto set is a really nice feature for the wire feeder. So we'll get to going here. Maybe I'll put the thing on a tripod so you can see a little bit of hole repair. The hole repairs, they kind of burn out, so they're hard to repair. I'm going to have to literally cut sheet metal out and fit it and weld it and try and clean the welds and everything so it looks good without any filler or anything, so it can go right to powder coating. Like welding aluminum foil. A little bit on what I'm doing to weld. The wire I use is ER70S-6 wire. I use 75% argon, 25% CO2 mixture. I have the welder set on direct current electrode positive, which means that whatever your positive is where the heat is. So when I'm welding on the steel, this is the electrode right here. This wire that comes out of the welder is where the heat is. That is running positive, this is running negative. So you get a little more temperature here and less here, so you can weld in. That's the way you usually MIG weld, is electrode positive. I could TIG weld this in, but that would be a lot more time consuming. You can weld thinner metal with the TIG if you're good with it. The argon CO2 mix shields the oxygen away, so you get a good weld. There is some rust underneath. This sheet metal has a steel brace. You can see there that runs there. One runs up here. Most of the rust is underneath where these steel braces are, or where these are bent around. The main part of the glider is pretty solid. There's a little rust here, but there's a steel brace right here too. So you can kind of get the picture of where it rusted. I'll grind the welds and may have to re-add a little weld here and there if there's any pits in the welds. I like to finish sheet metal to where it doesn't require any filler whatsoever. Here's a little bit of the back side of the glider. And I'll go upload this to YouTube for Lynn. This is her glider, so she can see what's being done on her glider and keep a record of its restoration. I wished I had some video of the before when it was first purchased. If she has pictures, or if my dad or anyone took pictures of it before, I'll upload a photo of the before. Anyway, enjoy. I'll keep posting. I'll post another video or two on the progress of the glider in the next week or two. It's going to take a while to get this. I'll work on it in my spare time. Thank you for watching my video.